Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Accord that generation from year 2008 to year 2012. If you guys have one of those, you need to find where the engine starter fuse is located, guys. Stay with us, we're going to cover that in this video today. Where the fuse is located, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays, that way you don't waste your money, and why it's always important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. If you have that Honda Accord, that generation from year 2008 to 12, we'll be making video for every fuse, every relay. Why we do that, guys? To save you time and money. Because in the manual, it's not clear what the fuses are for. On those little bitty labels, you have abbreviations that you have no idea what it means. And let's say you're down the road, you need a fuel pump fuse, or you need to find a cigarette lighter fuse because you cannot charge your phone and your navigation doesn't work. Stay with us, guys, and we're going to share videos on that channel for every single fuse and relay. Another thing, every single car, guys, that we get at our garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix pretty much anything. The mechanical videos will be on our main YouTube channels right there, guys. Altogether we have about 1.2 million subscribers. We have helped over 1 million people save thousands of dollars. And let me show you something else, guys. If you need to buy relays, fuses at a really good price, guys, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. That way you don't waste time and money, guys, because some of those could be really expensive. You have those special fuses that are specific Honda fuses that could be really expensive, hard to find, and we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can find the fuses, relays, that way you don't waste your money. So the engine starter fuse, guys, where it's located. You guys have, up to 3 different fuse boxes on your Honda Accord. We'll demonstrate on 2010 model. The fuse box that we'll need to check will be on the driver side. Inside you have 2 fuse boxes, one on the passenger side, one on the driver. We need that one here. Look upside down. If you look up, under the dash, above the pedals, in the corner, you're going to see a fuse box that looks just like this one here. Let me zoom in a little bit so we can see it. But before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. So here, now that fuse, guys, is the starter signal fuse. You may have another main fuse that will have a video about the starter not working fuse. You can check it out. But right here, if you see, guys, we're talking about fuse number 8, which is 7.5 amp fuse. This is practically the PCM, the engine computer, controlling the starter to turn on. But you have another protective fuse as well, and we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. Now you have another fuse, which is the main fuse, guys, and if we go under the hood on your Honda Accord, you're going to notice the fuse box right here. That's the fuse box, guys. Open that cover right here, and you're going to see that fuse box layout right there. Here, guys, you will have, you will have some special fuses. You can see those multi-block fuses. And these fuses consist of multiple fuses integrated in one fuse. For instance, that one has 8 individual fuses in each one of them. This one has 6, this one has 2. What they look like, let us show you now. If I open them right there, check it out. That's the side view, right there. And if one of them burns, unfortunately, you have to replace the whole fuse box right there. So let's go back to the fuse box and explain which fuse we need to check now. So if you come to that fuse, guys, this is known as fuse number 3. And the first portion of it, that first fuse, it's a 50 amp fuse. That's for the ignition, practically for the starter. Check that fuse right here, guys. That will be the one controlling the starter too. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.